Hey guys, Donnie RightSide here, Bookmakers Review. It's Friday and it's time to talk some Major League Baseball. Friday, as we say, is payday around these parts, and we got two games to take a look at tonight. One of those games starts at 6:45 Eastern, the other one at 7:15 Eastern. Both of these games will take place on the East Coast tonight. Let's get it started. Game number one, 9:05, 9:06 on the rotation, a 6:45 first pitch. That's the Arizona Diamondbacks, fresh off a series against the New York Yankees, now going down to Washington to take on the Nationals. This line opened up as a minus 134 price and sits anywhere from minus 136 to minus 142, depending on where you're shopping at. If you look at the total in this game, opened up at 8 and quickly moved to 8.5 across the board. Weather conditions in Washington for this game tonight, not all that bad as you take a look at it. It's about 69, 70 degrees there in Washington. Wind slightly blowing in around 5 to 6 miles an hour. So good hitting lineups tonight is what we hope. If we're looking at the two lineups today, well, obviously, Washington I don't think is going to be one of those teams that's going to be making a playoff push. Arizona plays in the very tough NL West. For me, it's simple. Brandon Pfaadt's on the mound. He had a decent season last year. Should be able to hold the bats down for Washington today. But if we're taking a look at Washington and Jake Irving, a decent young pitcher. But having said that, we're looking at the team total today for the Arizona Diamondbacks at 4.5 at a minus 104 price. I think it makes sense to go to the over. This team's coming in hot at the plate, and they should be able to take care of Irving. And if they don't, that bullpen leaves a lot to be desired for the Washington Nationals. Team total over 4.5 for the Arizona Diamondbacks to start the day. Game number two, 7:15 Eastern tonight, 9:07, 9:08 on the rotation. That's the Miami Marlins traveling to Atlanta to take on the Braves. The Braves have not had a single victory on the season yet, but they did play the Padres, who are undefeated, and also the Los Angeles Dodgers, who are undefeated. By the way, Dodgers take on the Phillies this weekend in a big series here in the NL. But having said that, Myers on the mound here for the Marlins, and you take a look at Atlanta, Spencer Schwellenbach on the mound for them. Minus 235 price at the opening number, quickly rising to minus 245s and minus 250s, depending on where you're shopping at. You take a look at the total of this game, it opened up at 7.5 and still sits 7.5 across the board. If we look at the game, tonight is the night where the Atlanta Braves finally get a victory. Warmer weather conditions in Atlanta, a little bit of home cooking here. We're not even going to take the money line. We're actually going to take the run line tonight. Minus 1.5 runs for the Atlanta Braves at a plus 100 price. Let's get after it tonight, 2-0, which means over 4.5 runs for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Then we take a look at the Atlanta Braves finally getting their first win of the season, and we'll lay the run line at minus 1.5. I'm Donnie RightSide for Bookmakers Review, and as always, good luck on those wagers.